As you all know, I own a pig farm. And one thing that is constant if you have a pig farm or if you run a pig farm is you have enough manure coming out from the pig farm because these pigs they eat a lot and and a lot come out of their bodies. So if you don't have where to utilize all those things, all those manure coming out from their body, it might become a nuisance. It could cause a nuisance to you, to your surrounding, because you find yourself pouring them into the bushes or into like a soccer pit that you dug to pour your manure. But now, why do all those things when you can effectively utilize this manure to produce something more tangible for consumption or even for sale? And that is where crop farming, even like plant farming, come into place. Because one thing I always tell people is if you are doing livestock farming, try your best to find a way to combine it with crop farming because you are doing what is called a cyclic farming, whereby you are using the manure coming out from your animals to grow plants. And when the plants grow, you can also use them to feed your animals. Like it's more like in a cycle. So this is basically what I tell people. If you have a livestock farm, try your best to include crops in your farm or to even include cassava or maize or those other things in your farm so that you can be able to have where you pour those manure when your pigs bring them out. So for this one right now, as you can see, this is like about 1 acre of land which is fenced, and what I'm going to be doing on this 1 acre. This is about 6 to 7 plots or so. That's about one acre fenced. What I'm going to be doing here is planting plantain. I have like a bigger place where I did plantains, but I'm going to use this new space for this plantain because over there that place is occupied, and basically I want to plant more plantains. I basically want to on this space I've done about I think 700 to 1,000 suckers if possible, but at least 700 suckers on this space. And we are going to be utilizing the manure from the farm to do it. This is like one of the beauties of owning a livestock farm. You have enough manure. If you are a farmer, you must be looking for ways to make more money in whatever type of farming you are doing. If you're into livestock, try to gravitate into crop farming. There's money to be made there. There's money to be made there. This is around. This today is around. This is October. Sorry, this is almost November. Yeah, this is October. We are in October, and I'm harvesting my yams, which I planted earlier this year, and I know how much I'm making from those yams. And I also use money from here, from the farm, and I have plantains. So basically, I'm doing pigs, I'm doing cattle, I have plantains, I have yams. So like you just integrate as much things as you can and you find yourself making a lot of money because if money doesn't come from here, money will come from here. This is basically approaching farming with a business mindset because in business, you must create different avenues to get cash flow. If someone is not coming to the farm to buy pigs, you are coming to the farm to buy cattle. If you're not coming to the farm to buy cattle, you're coming to the farm to buy goats. If you're not coming to the farm to buy goats, you're coming to the farm to buy plantain. If you're not coming to the farm to buy plantain, you must buy yam. So like there is always something to sell. Even if you're not coming to buy anything at all, you must come to pay me for consultation. So like as a business person, you must create avenues to make cash flow possible, very possible. So this is basically what I decided to share with you guys. Um, we've already started planting some. As you can see, we have started planting some. We have about 100 suckers already in place, 100 suckers, and with the amount of space that is still left, I think we are going to be doing up to 700 or even 1,000. But my target is 700 to 1,000. Even if the 1,000 doesn't like enter here, I still have another smaller space, like about 1 or 2 plots where I'm going to complete that 1,000. That 1,000 is a must because this is something like plantain is a type of plantain doesn't require much. You know, yams. Yam is a one-time thing. You plant it this year, you harvest it by the end of the year. But plantain, once you plant plantain, it's going to stay there forever because plantains they regrow by themselves. They which word will I use? They scatter around by themselves. You can plant one plantain here right now, and in the next 2 years, this one plantain has multiplied to like 5 plantains within here. This is how plantains, that's how they grow. So it's not like you planted this year and by the end of the year you are going to harvest all your plantains. No. Once you plant plantain, it's going to be there forever. Unless you decide to clear all of them. Like these plantains that are behind me, they are going to be here in the next 20 years. They are going to be here in the next 20 years, still fruiting, still multiplying, still multiplying. So this is like how you get farming rights. And mind you, all these palm plantations you are seeing behind this fence, they are still ours. They are still ours. So basically, we are, in fact, farming is, if one of the challenges in farming is land, especially here in Nigeria. If you don't have access to land, farming might be challenging. So this is basically how I do mine. And plantains are great. Plantains are great. Trust me. If you have enough space, I would advise you to get into plantain farming. But make sure it's fenced. Make sure it's fenced. Else, you are basically planting the plantains for the community because they'll come here and they'll be enjoying your plantain. So it's better you fence it if you can, and put someone around that place so that they can be able to be watchful of what is happening around there. So that's basically how you do it and how you make it possible to plant your plantains and still harvest your plantains. And plantains these days are expensive. Imagine having 1,000 suckers, and 1,000 suckers are fruiting every year. That's like free money for you because you are not going to weed them. You're not going to uh, apply fertilizers. You're not going to buy fertilizers. Just every now and then, maybe once in 6 months, or even once in a year, you carry your manure. For example, I have a big farm. I carry my manure, pour around. That's like the only thing I will do. Then once in a while, I'll clear the environment so that they can be able to have enough space to grow more instead of competing with the weeds and all those other uh, unwanted plants. So this is basically how you do it. I can also decide to plant corn here. I can also decide to plant cucumbers here. But personally, me, I don't do cucumbers, I don't do carrots, I don't do maize much unless it's in the season. Because I believe that like all those things are kind of, you have to redo it. But plantains, I'm a strong lover of plantains. I love planting plantains. I love, like, plantain is my main stay when it comes to crops, when it comes to planting, when it comes to plants. Plantains are my go-to when it comes to planting because you just plant it once and it grows forever. Unlike carrots, unlike cucumbers, you have to plant every year. So that's basically how I do it. So that's basically it, guys. So guys, that's what I wanted to share today on today's video. Keep watching this video, and once I'm done with the plantains, I will also make a video about it. And within the next 8 months or 10 months, I'll be harvesting my plantains, and I'll do it forever. So that's basically it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and of course, reach out to me if you have any challenges. And see you guys in the next video. Thank you.